nightly. Every shining star, it doesn't matter at all where you are.
Tonight, I feel like we have something very special to share with you. I'm here with Lisa Fantini. Say hello, Lisa.
Hi, everyone. Thank you, Austin, for having me.
I'm honored and I'm excited to go through this tonight, and I would encourage everyone to share. So let's get into this. I'm excited, Lisa, and just to be proper, if it's Italian, it's Fantini.
Yeah.
All right. And maybe we'll get into a little bit of that backstory about what's going on here tonight. But so let me just give you a little backstory about how this all happened. My name's Austin. I'm the creator and founder of Flashpoint, the art and science of your big breakthrough. Don't worry about that right now. You're going to learn more about that later because I want to get to Lisa's music. And I'm also going to tell you an Elton John story. Elton John. If you like Elton John, there's a story here that I think is relevant to share at the end of this tonight when we go through this interview. So, Lisa, I know that you were in the quarantine karaoke group, so let's give them a shout out. Is it Joe Myers? Is that his name?
Joseph Myers, yeah.
Yeah. So a guy by the name of Joseph Myers started a group called Quarantine Karaoke, and it went up to 500,000 people. And Lisa was playing on there every night, and people were just loving it. She was lighting them up, and I happened to click on it one night, and I felt like I had just clicked on something special. Like, did you ever have an experience where you felt like you were witnessing something special? Well, I had that experience just as before I was going to bed, and I thought, my goodness, like the world needs to hear you and your music. And so I reached out to you, and we traded some messages, and what a great platform, because I love bringing people like you to the world and let the people learn about you. So we're going to ask you to take some action at the end of this. I want you to share Lisa's story. Give us some hearts. Give us some hearts if you can. I'm going to throw some comments up here. If you've heard Lisa before, give her some hearts, give her some love. If you haven't, we're going to get into it. But first, Lisa, let's tell everyone a little bit about you, okay? And I'm going to stop talking. So let's go back into your history right now a little bit. You have a master's degree in electrical engineering, which is amazing, by the way. Congratulations.
Thank you.
But I think after people hear you play tonight, they're going to realize, oh my goodness, this person is a born musician. So why don't you tell everyone a little bit about, like, maybe some history, and maybe you can weave the music into it, and then we'll kind of go from there. And then we're going to share a song. Lisa's going to share a song.
Sure. So first, hi everyone from the Quarantine Karaoke page. I recognize your names in the comments. Thank you so much for watching. You guys are really sweet. And hi to my friends watching as well, and family. So some of my background is before I was born, while my mom was pregnant, my dad would play symphonies.
Wow.
Like through a speaker up to my mom's belly, because he wanted me to like music. He would do that every day. And so, yeah, I like music now a lot. And so I grew up listening to classical music because my dad plays the piano, and my mom loves Italian pop. They're both from Italy. So I grew up listening to classical music, but also Italian pop. And my parents are scientists, so I also had a lot of curiosities as a child about how the world worked, and there was a lot of dinner time conversations about science or things like that. And so I always loved music, but I also had a lot of curiosity. So that's what led me to study physics and electrical engineering in university. But even in university, I always partook in music as a hobby. And so even before university, though, when I was in third grade, I wanted to be a rock star. And so one time I raised my hand in math class, and I said, why do I have to learn math if I'm going to be a rock star one day? And so the teacher said, well, Lisa, you still have to do your taxes. You can't just trust other people to count your money. So, I continued studying, and math is very useful, I've learned. But yeah, I just always had this dream to sing, and I loved performing. I would perform to my stuffed animals when I was younger. I had a lot of imagination. I would and when I was 8 years old, I started taking guitar lessons because one of my best friends growing up, Lexa, her dad, Chris Ledbetter, would play gigs, and he was an incredible guitarist and singer, and so he gave me guitar lessons. And um, the first song I learned was a Beatles song, "Hey Jude," which I played for some of you guys in quarantine karaoke.
Great one.
It's a good one, yeah. And then the first lyrics I ever wrote were for a song called "It's My Question," and the lyrics were, "Why can't a blondie take my place? Why can't we all just live out in space? Why is a mouse way too small? Why is a house way too big?" So I've always had fun writing lyrics, but now I think it's something I'm still improving on, and yeah, that's some of my history.
No, and I'm just thinking about after tonight how all the pregnant women are going to go grab symphony and start putting symphonies up in their belly.
No.
No, but it's amazing, and you're so well balanced. And I think I said earlier today, like, and we're gonna get to it. I know everybody's like, please play music. We're gonna do that here in a moment. But honestly, it's like you're playing from your heart. It's so natural, it's authentic. And I just want to say, and I think everybody will echo this, keep that, like, no matter what, like, just keep that authenticity. Play, be yourself, play to your tune. And certainly the opportunities are going to open up for you. And I believe, and hopefully from this interview, it'll happen. So why don't we do this? I'm going to stop. I want you to play something. I think you have some songs already queued up, and I'm going to put myself on mute, and I'll let you play that first song for us so we can share with the audience here.
Okay. So this song is called "I Owe You," and it's by my jazz band Burst Into Dames. Sweeter than so many others who don't see half of what you do. They're hiding underneath the covers, but you were true. You never lied to me. It's done. Oh, when it's done, you will have changed my religion. 'Cause you, baby, you are a shooting star, and you have shown me how to live, how to breathe, how to fly. I owe you my life. I see you in the warmth of the sun, and long after we're gone, the star will still remain. As for us, let's live while we're young. 'Cause you, baby, you are a shooting star, and you have shown me how to live, how to breathe, how to fly. I owe you my life, I owe you everything. What would I ever do? I owe you my life.
Amazing.
Thank you.
Absolutely amazing.
Thank you.
Great job. Great job. And I think everybody can feel that. It's captivating. You just, boom, you're locked in. you're in the moment, and you play. Ernie saying, if someone doesn't sign this girl, something is wrong. So Ernie, thank you for sharing that. We want people to share this, and I'm going to tell a story at the end of this of what each person can do here tonight to really help Lisa move forward. It's an amazing journey as an electrical engineer. And you want to talk a little bit about that, because you were an electric engineer, and were you in Spain working? Is that right?
Yeah, so I graduated last May,
Okay.
and I was in Spain from September until January working at a robotics internship.
Okay.
But I was also teaching English at night. And yeah, the reason why I went to electrical engineering is because I'm always fascinated how and why things work the way they do. And so engineering explains the how, but physics explains the why. And electrical engineering actually has a lot of physics, so that's why I chose electrical engineering.
Wow, it's amazing. So you have this balance of this. I talked to you when we were talking private about like this logical side, and then how that translates over into music. But I think when you get into physics, right, there's more creativity involved.
Yeah, yep.
Right?
I remember there were some open mics at my university. And I remember one time most of the people performing in the open mic were in my physics class, whereas
See
engineers,
that?
not as much.
And
Although,
yeah, go ahead.
although I was actually no electrical engineers though, since it's a bit more physicsy, there was an electrical engineering jazz band, so I was a singer in that, and
See?
my professor was playing the trumpet. One of my great friends was playing the guitar, so we were all
Yeah.
nerdy.
And it's interesting that another thing I did was Albert Einstein. He played the violin, so there's a correlation there. And my goodness, it just comes across. It's so amazing. It comes across, and I love it because it's not. It's not loud. It's not over the top. It's just right in the moment, and that's I think what makes it beautiful. And someone here commented, the comments are coming in so fast, but it said your eyes were singing. So I think that's a pretty interesting thing. So Jason says, and she's brilliant. So lots of great comments coming in. So why don't we talk about your current, and then we'll play maybe another couple songs. So right now you're in Spain, you're teaching English, you're working in the electrical engineering space. You said you had your master's degree there. And then why did you end up coming home? I know the obvious thing is, well, it was the COVID-19, but I think you said there was something else that was involved, right?
Yeah, so there were so many reasons, and it just all lined up. Housing drama in Spain lined up with my internship ended, and there in Spain they're much more laid back than here in the US sometimes with job
Yes.
related things. So
Yeah.
I didn't like not knowing whether or not I'd have a position for longer, and there were just so many things. So in the end, I decided to maybe it was destiny that brought me back.
I think it might be. You think it might be, but no, so you're home, and actually it was a good time to get home with everything going on. So you're safe, and so you're here, you're home, and now you start playing music again. Although I think it's important to bring up that music has always been with you through your highs and lows.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you remember some lows that where music was relevant to you? Did you write a song when maybe
Oh
you
yeah,
had a tough moment?
yeah, so many. So music has always been my personal therapy, because that way I don't have to worry about, oh, will people like it? Well, what if this sounds weird? I don't have to worry about that. I can just say what I think, and it helped since it was so honest. It helped me. For example, I wrote many songs about nature and heartbreak, and so some of my lyrics are things like, "You came and you'll go, just like the leaves, just like the snow, but the
Mm.
stars don't leave anybody alone. And even if they hide, they'll come back the next night. They can't hold me tight, but they're a beautiful sight." So
Well, I got chills. Are you playing that song tonight, or is that another song?
I'm not playing that song tonight,
Okay. No,
but
that's okay. Go ahead.
that every time that I feel sad or heartbroken, through all my heartbreaks after that song, I would listen to it and I would feel so much better. It would calm me down. So that's
The-
my favorite song that I've done.
So okay, everyone, we'll see if we can get Lisa to play that, maybe if not tonight, another time. But what I wanted to share, Lisa, too, I think this is really important, and I think you'll echo this, is that right now, with what's happening in the world, music is a form of therapy, and you just talked about it in your own life. And what I think is happening for you right now is you're playing this music and people are feeling you. They're you're resonating with them, and you're lighting people up because you're meeting them where they are, and they're feeling your feelings. They're reading your eyes. They're seeing your expression, and it's so meaningful. And so that's really, and I just want to encourage everybody to share this. If you share it with one person, I'm going to tell you why when we get to the end of this. Let's help Lisa really get out there and let her share her gift to the world here. So that's beautiful, Lisa. Do you want to share another song or two? What song do you think you want to share right now? You just played I Owe You, right?
Mm-hmm. I just played I Owe You, and now I will sing a song I wrote while I was here in quarantine.
Okay. What is it? What's the name?
The quarantine song.
The quarantine song. Okay, this is called the quarantine song. All right, here we go. I'm gonna.
Sitting on a plane, scrolling through the photos on my phone, no other place to go. Woman, go away. You think it's them, but it's life, I say. No control. The world's pause and time's moving slow. I watch it stop from my window, and no one knows. I hide it in my soul. Lonely in my room, hoping just to get out soon, see you again. No people walking by, no planes in the sky, no more, no more. The world's pause and time's moving slow. I watch it stop from my window, and no one knows, no one knows. I hide it in my soul. I end every song the same way.
Oh no, that's okay. That was beautiful, and it's so relevant now. Mm-hmm. Wow. So you can see I think these songs need to be up on Spotify or available to So we'll have to see what needs to happen for you to make that happen. But again, just want to encourage everyone to share. We're going to talk to you about how you can connect with Lisa and stay and follow her journey. Let's help her, encourage her, follow her journey along the road here. And I guess David's saying I can easily listen to Lisa sing the phone book. Thank you, David. We appreciate that. That's funny. She shared. Thank you, Lisa. Lisa shared it. Thank you so much, Lisa. We really appreciate that.
Thank you, Lisa.
Sharing that. So how are you feeling with all this quarantine stuff? Are you I know that you've been playing, so I know that's been great. How's everything else going?
So yeah, it's hard sometimes, but it's something we all have to go through. So that, it is the way it is. But yeah, I usually would always go out. I was never home. So sometimes I have so much energy and I feel so nervous, because I think I'm just used to going out and seeing friends or seeing people, and I'm very, very social. I was one of the most talkative engineers in my class.
So you got a strong artistic side. So this is great, Lisa. Is there another? I think we got one other song, maybe two other songs, right? I think, right?
One other song, I think.
No. Well, we have the one other one, and then you might play a cover if we can get you to.
Yes.
No. Okay. So this is the one that we talked about the drums with, but I'm gonna. I don't know. with the lag. Is there a lag? Can everyone hear both of us here? Yes, a Facebook page. Well, we're going to share Lisa's YouTube channel. Let me just share your YouTube channel now while we're catching our breath here and figuring out what we're doing here. Let me just share. I'm going to share your YouTube channel. So we're going to share it again, but this is the YouTube channel where you can follow Lisa. Make sure you get that, and you can just make sure you subscribe to Lisa's page. I think the quicker you can get to 1,000 followers, the better it's going to be, and the more people that will hear your music. So that's what we want to do, everyone. So help us share that. Now, the next song is called
Disappoint You.
Disappoint You. So
I don't wanna disappoint you. If I could, I would be more like you. But can't you see, I'm only little silly me. Ooh, I'm sorry. If I could have my way, I'd wanna hold you in my arms each day, but I cannot even come close to wanting you. I don't wanna disappoint you. Okay, I changed it up a little bit.
no, that was great. I like the little change at the end. So that was great. Great job, Lisa. So now we got you clean there on that song, and I think it's great. And I'm going to try to encourage you to do a cover. So by the way, let me just share this. These are all your songs, right? You wrote these songs?
Well, yeah, one of them was my band's song, so we wrote it together. Burst Into Dames, IOU.
Okay. So you co-wrote one, and then the other two are your songs.
Yeah.
Aren't they beautiful? They're awesome. Yeah, great. Wow. They're really good. They're really good. Yeah. And then I think you have more, but what we're going to do is let's talk about maybe the future, and then we'll maybe get you to play a cover.
Yeah.
So so we talked about kind of where you are now. So you're basically, you spent you invested a lot to get your master's in electrical engineering, and that was kind of your future, right? I mean, that was it, right? Did you see it that way?
No, I saw it as there's 3 things that I like to do.
Okay.
Sing / perform. I like to teach. That's another thing. And I like engineering as well. Otherwise, I would not have gotten a master's in it if I didn't like it. So I wanted to go to Spain also to kind of see which one I like the most and kind of decide. That's also why there I taught English. And the truth is that I don't know what awaits in the future, but I do know that for now the doors are open for teaching, for music, and for electrical engineering. So I'm just gonna take this as an opportunity to put more time and resources into the music side of things, to maybe push that and see if it takes me anywhere. And if not, then I still have the other 2 doors open for me.
Very smart. Very smart. I think I speak for everyone here when I think you could have an incredible music career if you wanted it to. If you wanted to. And the other thing I want to do, Lisa, I just want to encourage everyone who's listening. I mean, take time to figure out what you're passionate about and just play with it, dance with it, have fun with it. And that's basically what you're doing. And it's coming out so great. So wonderful, great. And I think I'm going to ask everyone again to share it, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Lisa's just starting her YouTube channel. I believe she can get to 1,000 very quickly with your help. I'm going to share a story about Elton John as we get to the end of this, but not before I get Lisa or ask Lisa to play another song. So, Lisa, what are you feeling? What do you want to play?
So actually, Starshine Brightly, because I did it at the beginning, but I'll do the version, and then I'll sing Valerie.
Oh yeah. You got to sing that song. Okay. So you're going to sing, this is called, I'm going to type in, this is called Starshine Brightly.
Yeah.
This is called Star Shine.
Oh, the Girl from Ipanema is a good one too. Maybe I'll do that
Oh,
one.
that is a good one too. I mean, yeah. All right.
Okay, well, first Shine Brightly is short anyways. I tend to write short songs.
Okay.
Stars shine brightly. I think of you nightly. Every shining star doesn't matter at all where you are. Stella cadente, mi sente o non mi sente, questa canzone la canto per me, per te nel cielo.
Beautiful. So we'll tell everybody that language you were singing at the end is
Italian.
Surprise. No, it's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And do you ever get this? Because of a couple people, I think it was Roger Kirkpatrick, is saying that there's a Billie Holiday quality to your voice. Have you ever heard that before?
Mm-mm.
Okay. You know who Billie Holiday is, right?
Yeah. Wow. Yeah. I'm surprised.
Yeah. So there's something else you can play with. Your voice is versatile. I think there's a lot. I could understand why he would say that. So excellent. That's an original song as well.
Mm-hmm.
It's a beautiful song. So you got that song. Now
I can do Garota de Ipanema, Girl from Ipanema.
You want to play that one?
Yeah, and I don't know if Soraya is still watching. Soraya, if you're she was my nanny when I was 2 years old, I think, and she would sing the song to me. And now one of my favorite genres is bossa nova, and it's thanks to her. So Soraya, shout out if you're
still on here. Soraya, how do you spell her name?
Soraia, Soraya. But Soraya. I think I saw her earlier. I saw her comment.
Okay.
She's there. Oh yeah, she's there. Hi Soraya, this is for you.
Is she online? Is she on? Okay.
Yeah, she's on.
Oh, I see her. Okay. There
she was my nanny. So thank you, Soraya. Okay, so this is Garota de Ipanema.
Awesome. Go for it.
Cheia de graça, ela menina que vem me que passa, num dança e balanço, caminho do mar. Moça do corpo dourado do sol de Ipanema, o seu balançado é mais que um poema, é a coisa mais linda que já vi passar. Oh, oh, porque estou tão sozinha. Ah, porque toda tá triste. Ah, a beleza que existe. La beleza que nosso mina que bien pasa sozinha. Ah, si ela soubesse que quando ela passa, el mundo inteirinho se enche de graça e fica mais linda por causa de amor, por causa de amor, por causa de amor. I love you too, Soraya.
And Frank said that was his request. So I guess he was requesting it. So that's out there. So this is awesome. I'm having a fun time with this. I could listen to you all night, and I'm sure everyone else here could as well. Right. And listen, I am just trying to hold space for Lisa here. She's doing a fantastic job, and I'm honored, Lisa, to be able to have this interview and have some fun and let people share and let people hear your music, because it is beautiful and it's therapeutic. And I think
thank you. No, I'm the one who's honored. I'm the one who's honored. I'm flattered, but thank you for inviting me. This is a really big opportunity. It's my first live interview ever, and I really appreciate it. So thank you.
Well, I want to make it amazing and make it memorable for everyone. So everyone, please give Lisa some love. Give Lisa some love here. I know you are already. Share. And the other thing you and I talked about when we were before, when we were prepping for this, was that playing soft songs for parents whose kids are like driving them crazy, they could put your music on and allow the kids to calm down a little bit, right?
Yeah, I got many comments like, thank you, you put my 12-year-old son to sleep, or thank you, you put my 3-year-old son to sleep. So I think I might add some relaxing songs to my YouTube channel to help children sleep.
Yeah. No, absolutely. Thanks, Frank. I appreciate that. Yeah, we didn't rehearse, so it's difficult, but maybe we'll practice something in the future when we have time and we got better sound quality. But this is awesome. So, all right, let's talk about. Or is there, you want to play a cover song? Is there a cover song you wanted to play?
The only other one is Valerie, but if you wanted to tell your story about Elton John.
Yeah, I will. First. And actually, let me just grab this real quick, because I think look at this comment from Ryan Orlando. This is like witnessing the discovery of the Beatles. We are honored. And I tell people, like, when I saw you the other night, I felt like I was witnessing something special. So I'm really
okay.
No, I'm serious. I really think so. Because here, in the music, it's hard to find good people, quality people, and you have that, and that comes from your soul. So, what were we saying? You want me to tell the story now, right? And then you're gonna play a song. Okay. So everyone, I'm gonna tell you a story, and then I'm gonna ask you to do something. Okay. So if you've ever heard the story of Elton John, right? Everybody knows who Elton John is. And I would say unanimously, most people like Elton John. His music is beautiful. If you haven't, of course, he's got amazing genre, cross-section of what he plays, but his music's beautiful. But what I want to share with you and why this is relevant is that Elton John had his music career over in the UK. And he had some local success, but he had never really made it. And then there was a flashpoint. And flashpoint is that moment where everything becomes real. It's the moment when somebody makes it. That's the flash. There's a flashpoint moment in all of our lives in different trajectories and journeys. So Elton John, his agent called the Troubadour. The Troubadour was a very famous bar in Los Angeles, California. And what happened is he was able to get Elton John booked for the Troubadour. He'd never played in the United States before. He had some success in the UK. He gets the booking for the Troubadour. Now, I want to share this with you. The Troubadour, it was in August of 1970. Only 300 people showed up. 300 people witnessed Elton John's first live performance in the United States. But you know what happened after that? That was a flashpoint. Because after that moment, Elton John burst onto the world stage. Thousands of people filling stadiums. But had it not been for that moment, we may have never heard about Elton John. So I know you've had hundreds of people watching your videos. If every single person shares and subscribes to the YouTube channel, you can witness something similar to that. It only took 300 people in a room to see Elton John in the US, right? So now again, those 300 people were the right people. There were some very famous, influential people in that audience. But the way that Lisa can get discovered is by sharing. And Lisa, I've already talked to you offline. I know you're humble, and I've told you that you need to follow your journey. You need to follow your path. It doesn't mean you're going to, stay true to that, but it's important that other people get to see your music and see what, the way you play. So I'm going to ask everyone, share, subscribe. I'm going to put the YouTube channel in here again so everyone can share it. And let's help Lisa get in front of the right audience. And you never know, this could be a flashpoint moment for you. And I'm really hoping it is. So, all right. So now, what are you going to sing?
Valerie by me.
Okay.
Well, sometimes I go out by myself and I look across the water, and I think of all the things of what you're doing. In my head I paint a picture, 'cause since I come on home, well, my body's been a mess, and I miss your ginger hair and the way you like to dress. Won't you come on over? Stop making a fool out of me. Oh, why don't you come on over, Valerie? Valerie, Valerie, Valerie. Did you have to go to jail? Put your house up for sale? Did you get a good lawyer? Hope you didn't catch a tan. Hope you found the right man who'll fix it for you. Are you shopping anywhere? Change the color of your hair. Are you busy? And did you have to pay that fine? You were dodging all the time. Are you still dizzy? 'Cause since I come on home, well, my body's been a mess, and I miss your ginger hair and the way you like to dress. Won't you come on over? Stop making a fool out of me. Oh, why don't you come on over, Valerie? Valerie, Valerie, oh, Valerie. Well, sometimes I go out by myself and I look across the water, and I think of all the things of what you're doing. In my head I paint a picture. 'Cause since I come on home, well, my body's been a mess, and I miss your tender hair and the way you like to dress. Won't you come on over? Stop making a fool out of me. Oh, why don't you come on over, Valerie? Valerie, Valerie, Valerie. Oh, why don't you come on over, Valerie? Thank you.
Great. Fantastic. I'm just imagining I think you could captivate an audience, like a big audience, just even with you and your guitar. So aside from having the backup stuff. So this has been amazing. So Lisa, let's just bring this to a close. And what do you want? What do you think you want from all this?
I'd love to be a rock star. I'd love to. So before that, I want to get better in certain things. I don't think I'm ready, ability wise or mentality wise. I think there's things I need. First, I need to improve my guitar playing abilities. I need to improve my voice, because I appreciate you saying that my voice is versatile, but I feel like there's so many songs that I don't feel comfortable singing. So if I don't feel comfortable, then everything falls after that. So like rock and more.
Yeah. You know what? Here's the thing, though. It's okay to be a bad copy and an outstanding original. You
So
know,
just kind of stick to what I.
your originals are amazing. You can play the covers that you're good at. You don't, I think, the originals are amazing. I
Thank
think
you.
and I think it was one of the, you own them. And I think it's to go to try to duplicate someone else. You can do it. You got an amazing voice, but writing those originals and just because they're amazing. I mean, the one, I forget who said, I think it was Lisa. She couldn't believe that was an original. I mean, your originals are amazing. So,
Thank you so much.
and you're never going to be fully ready, but it's okay. Continue to do it. And I just want you to share this, everyone, and let's help Lisa get to at least 1,000, maybe in the next 30 days, get to 1,000 subscribers. She's going to be putting more videos up there, more song clips. And she just heard it. She's going to work on her. She's going to work on her stuff. She's going to improve it even better. Yeah, love the originals. Here's another one. Love the originals. I think it's good to have the covers because it helps people who don't know you. But do your originals. Your originals are moving. They're powerful.
They're the ones that I feel more. But no, I want to always stay. What do I want? I just want to stay. I just want to be happy and stay true to who I am and be okay with who I am. And yeah, of course I want to improve. It's not like I'm okay with who I am. I don't need to change. I want to improve, but I want to be okay with who I am in a moment to some extent. Like I want to improve, but I still want to be happy with how I am, how my voice is. And then one thing, I learned that a bit when I lost my voice and I couldn't talk or sing for a while because I had a voice disorder because I was singing too much. And I was in an opera and stuff. And when my voice came back, I had to go to speech therapy and learn more about my voice and everything. I was just happy to have a voice. I was like, I need to improve a lot. I need to get better techniques so this doesn't happen again. But I'm so happy I even have a voice and I want to sing. So it's just like, yeah, be happy with who you are, but still want to improve, but still be okay with where you are right now. That's kind of
beautiful.
I'm happy. Oh God. Yeah.
That's okay. No, that's I love what you just said, and that's a part of the message. Be happy with where you are now as you move forward. And I just want to echo again, like stay true to who you are. Like the fame and all that stuff, stay true to who you are. And I think in today's world, you can have a level of fame and stay true to who you are. People love you. They're sharing your stuff. And I just want to encourage everyone to help Lisa do it. Let's retire Lisa as an electrical engineer. Would you be okay with that?
My parents won't be okay with it.
I know. But you know what? There's always a way, right? You don't have to quit your job. You don't have to. There's always a way to blaze a path to do it, even if we don't know it right now. So thank you so much. I'm so honored and humbled to be a part of this. And I think we all witnessed something special here tonight. And we might look back on this someday and be like, that's where it all began. So any final words before we close out?
Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much for this opportunity. And this was really fun. I was really nervous, but I think I'm really happy. So thank you so much.
Oh, yeah, my pleasure. My pleasure. And then maybe next time we'll practice a song that translates better with the drums.
Yeah, we'll record it beforehand so there's no lag or something.
Yeah, exactly. All right, everyone. Thank you so much. Grab the YouTube. I'm going to put the YouTube thing one more time so everyone, if they're just joining, and then we're going to end. We're going to say goodbye to everyone, and we're so glad you joined tonight. There's the YouTube link. All right. Thank you so much. This has been so much fun, everyone. So have a great night. Stay healthy, and keep listening to the music.
If I could have my